Wanna know what libraries in small Chinese cities look
曹
like?
操曹
Then
操
come
占领
along
了
with me.
洛阳之后，他就被曹操打
Hey
败了。
guys, what's up? I'm Jay. Today I'm gonna show you around a public library in a small city in China. Right now, we're standing outside the building. My wife brought our son here to return the books we checked out, so I tagged along too. This is a city-run public library. If you live in this town, you just pay 300 RMB, which is around 40 US dollars, to get a library card. Once you have it, you can borrow books anytime you want. There's no extra fee as long as you bring the books back within 15 days. But if you're late past the 15-day deadline, you'll get charged a late fine. We've had these books for 13 days already, so we came here to return them today and pick up some new ones afterwards. My wife's returning books at the self-service machine right now. First, she scans the device with her phone to log into our account info. Then we place the books we want to give back on the machine. It'll scan each book automatically and cross-check all the items we borrowed. Once the check is done, the return process is complete. No staff assistance needed at all through the whole thing. It's super convenient. Then we just set the books right here. It's around 6 p.m. now, so all the library staff have already clocked out for the day. Tomorrow, when they come back to work, they'll sort all these returned books and put them away in their respective sections. I'm a new creator focusing on documenting everyday life for regular people in China. I don't stick to one fixed topic, so if there's anything about China you're curious about or want to see firsthand, drop a comment down
不是
below.
楼上还有吗？
I'll film a dedicated video covering those topics when I get the chance. Please like, comment and subscribe. My channel is just getting started, and every like, comment and subscription means the world to me. Thank you. There's also a message board over here. Lots of people signed their names and wrote down their personal goals for themselves. Judging by the handwriting, most of these were written by elementary and junior high school students. Let's head inside and check out how this library is laid out. Honestly, I'm not much of a reader, so I almost never come here myself. Only my wife brings our son to borrow books all the time. Over here are the lockers for storage. You can leave any belongings you can't bring inside the library temporarily in these lockers. There are still quite a few people inside. Let me see what they're up to. Everyone's buried in their reading. Some are also looking up information on their iPads at the same time, and they're all super focused. It's really quiet in here too. I barely see since is dedicated to reading ever since I graduated from college. Let me walk over and take a quick look. Gotta move real quietly, so I don't disturb anyone. Honestly, this place just isn't for me. It's perfect for people who love studying, and I feel like I'm the one disrupting the peace here. Alright, I'll take my time wandering around to show you what a small city library in China looks like after dark. Right now my biggest thought is how unbelievably quiet it is here. I'm even worried just being here might distract everyone. I almost feel guilty, like I'm an unwelcome intruder. Let's head up to the second floor to check it out. We're skipping the elevator and taking the stairs instead. Wow, the entire wall is lined with books. I took a closer look, and they're real books, not just decorative props. It says the opening hours here are 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's already past 6 p.m. right now. This room is labeled the adult reading room. I'm kinda curious what that means. Does it mean adult-only content that's not suitable for kids? Or are the books just more advanced and hard for younger students to understand? It doesn't matter anyway. The room's closed for the day, so let's go check out other areas. This is the newspaper and magazine reading room, and it's still open. Let me go take a look. Honestly, I'm a little confused. Does anyone still borrow physical newspapers these days? Phones make everything so easy. You can just read all the news right on your phone. Who even reads print newspapers anymore? This whole library definitely gives off an old school vibe. This is the self-service borrowing machine. You can scan your books here automatically whether you're checking books out or returning them. This area is pretty huge and packed with books. But I've noticed most people aren't actually reading library books. They're either on their iPads or going through their own personal study materials instead. Back when I was in Chinese universities, tons of students would head to the library to study. There are strict rules. They're not allowed talking, smoking, or eating. It stays totally quiet, which makes it perfect for focusing on schoolwork. It turns out libraries outside of college serve the same purpose too. They offer a super peaceful space for anyone to study. Plus, there's air conditioning running everywhere, so it never feels stuffy or hot in here. It's really comfortable to hang out and work. Finally spotted a staff member over there. She's probably working the evening shift. And look, someone's using the storage lockers right now. There's a full directory board here. It breaks down every floor's book collections and facilities in great detail. I think this is really well thought out. This is the teen reading room. It's filled with books meant for kids in their early teens. They close at 5:30 p.m. as well, and it's already past closing time, so we can't head inside. We'll just have to check it out from the doorway. Let's head up to the third floor and take a look around. Standing here on the stairwell landing, I'm staring at this wall full of books. It's honestly stunning. I saw one wall like this earlier, but it still blows my mind every time I look at it. I wonder who came up with this design. It's such an artistic touch for sure. This whole wall is covered with traditional ancient Chinese calligraphy works. Since it's evening and most staff have clocked out, lots of sections are closed off, and there aren't many people around. Let's just do a quick little tour. My son's returned all his books already, so we're heading outside now. This is the night view of my city, right out front of the library. Take a look, everyone. If you want to learn more about how ordinary Chinese people live, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. We're downstairs at the library now. Here's another view inside. So many people are still focused on reading. I honestly admire how dedicated they are. Personally, I just don't have the drive to sit down and read books anymore. Alright, that's all for today. If there's anything about China you'd like to see, leave a comment down below, and I'll film it when I get the chance.